Right, go for it, mate.
Hello YouTube, welcome to the channel. Now then, on today's video we're going to be looking at the contents of this box, which is a DTRC M450 Cobra. It's a brushless monohull speedboat. Now we're up in the ante with regards to our speedboats at the moment. This is definitely leaning towards the hobby grade end of the spectrum. A mate of mine purchased this off Banggood. I think it came to roughly about 95, 98 quid, something like that. I'll leave a link in the description, which is probably around $115 to $120 US. But this is definitely a more hobby grade speedboat. These things are really fast. Let's get it out of the box and let's have a look at him. Right then, I've got it out of the box. Now I did forget to mention that you have to supply and fit your own radio gear to this. And you don't get anything like a stand, anything like a spare prop, any of the normal accoutrement you get with the cheaper stuff. You literally get the bare bones boat and that is it. But it is quite a trick piece of kit. I mean, just for a kick-off, we've got all alloy componentry at the back. We've got an alloy adjustable trim vane. This is self-righting, by the way. There's the chamber that fills up with water and flicks it over. Everything is metal. We've got like a polished alloy prop there. So it's quite trick. Alloy rudder. I'll open the lid in a minute. First impressions of the boat are it is a little bit poorly finished in places, I will say that. There's a little bit of glue and leftover adhesive, I think, in places. The stickers haven't been applied particularly well, but I don't think that's going to bother him because I think he's going to rip them all off anyway. He doesn't like the stickers on it. But what we'll do is lift the lid and have a look underneath. Right then, let's lift the lid. And incidentally, there's no catch or latch on this. These things have to be taped down every time you use the boat because it's the big boy leagues now. Inside, this is where your money goes, really. We've got a 3-wire, fully metal steering servo there, micro steering servo with a little blue aluminium bracket holding it in place. 3 wires. All the prop tube and all the brackets and everything that holds the motor in place is all anodized aluminium, which is very trick looking, I must admit. We've got a 3200 kV 2835 water cooled motor, brushless, and we should have up front, although you can't really see it, a waterproof 40 amp hobby wing ESC, which is going to kick out quite a reasonable amount of power for this thing. Now then, they do recommend you run this on 3S, but I have seen people running them on 4S, and on 4S these things are absolutely insane. I mean, it's a really, really quick little boat. The water is taken up through a hole in the rudder, through that pipe there, fed along the boat, through the motor, through the ESC, and then back out the top here. Like I say, first impressions are, it's a nice looking piece of kit. There's definitely some trick materials used in this. Finish, like I say, isn't great, but as long as it's waterproof, we'll forgive him that. Now, he did say this is based on something. I'm sure he said it was a mini mono or something, but we'll find out anyway. Like I say, radio gear. I've got to get some radio gear off him, and we're going to install that. And then we're going to take this thing for a rip. Like I say, you have to. You also have to supply your own batteries as well. It comes with no batteries or anything like that. But anyway, let's do the radio gear bit and take it from there. Right then, this is where we're at with the boat. I've de-stickered it. He asked me to remove all the stickers apart from the windscreen because I must admit they did look pretty naff, and they hadn't been applied particularly well either. And I must admit it does look a damn sight better with none of them daft stickers on it. He supplied me with a Dumbo RC transmitter and receiver. Now this has got a gyro in, but thankfully the gyro doesn't seem to be working because you don't want a gyro on a boat, obviously. I've put it in. I've put the receiver in a little waterproof plastic box there, sort of sealed the wires with silicone. I've put some deck tape around the edges of the little plastic box just to seal that. I mean, that's pretty much all you have to do, really, is just fit the receiver to it. I have tested it on 2S. It seems to work perfectly. So what we want to do now is take it for a little bit of a shakedown run. I did also swap ends, or turn the ESC round, and that gave me a little bit longer power lead and a little bit longer of the lead to the receiver. So I did sort of swap it round and swap the pipe work round. I am a bit nervous because I fitted the electronics. If anything goes wrong, it might be my fault. But anyway, let's go and try it.
I think this boat's cursed.
Right, they were outside again. Last time, like a right idiot, I shot everything in slow-mo. I've no idea how it happened. So this is our second shakedown run for this boat. So we've got, basically, mate, we've got to act really surprised at how quick this thing is. Yeah, because unfortunately slow-mo, there's no audio. So yeah, a shakedown run, a second time's a charm, to see how fast this thing is.
Yeah, what I did in between was,
yeah,
we had the battery tray came out,
oh,
so
yes,
we've
indeed.
siliconed
Yes.
that in, and
Yes.
I've also done what you should do every boat really, and grease the prop.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
Now, because this is a bit more of a professional boat, you're taping the cover down, aren't you? Because normally there's no catches or anything.
Yeah, no catch.
And also with these more expensive boats, there's generally no safety features, so there's no immersion
for some weird
sensor.
reason. They're not designed for kids, I think.
There's no immersion sensor, so you know the throttle is live all the time, and with that metal prop,
Keep your fingers.
yes, because you end up getting Moolinn-exed. And also there's no range detection, and there's also no low battery alarm, so you've got an actual alarm in the boat, haven't you?
Yeah, you wouldn't want to catch your fingers on that, would you?
No, not at all. So this is it then. Right, go for it, mate. Ah, that is quick. Whoa. It turns nice as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Bloody hellfire. Whoa! I mean, the cooling system works really well, because you can see that jet of water out the top. Yeah. Oi! Oh, hang on. Yay! Did it! Oh, can you hear a beeping?
I think we put the older battery in there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, just make sure it doesn't flash.
Okay. It's a good job actually he bought that alarm, low battery alarm, because that, I mean, even I could hear that in the boat, you know what I mean? So,
Well
probably,
worth it.
Yeah,
I think I've got 4 on Amazon for £7.50.
That's cheap, innit? Cheap as chips. Because that's the other thing with these more expensive boats, is you don't get anything like that. So obviously you don't want the thing conking in the middle of the bloody pond.
No water.
Oh, there you go. So the
prop.
first time we took this out, there was a little bit of water in it, but you've greased the prop, and there's no water in it now. So that's a bonus.
Grease the seals as well on that thing there.
Yeah. Seems to go arrow straight as well, doesn't it? Isn't it? Oh, mate! Whoa! Oh, flipping heck! Oh, goodness me! Whoa! Flipping heck! Oh, there we go! Hey! Whoa! Oh, hang on! Yeah, your alarm's going off. Oh, did you? Very prudent. Okay, well that's cool. Oh,
It's a good alarm, that.
yeah. Well, do you know something? I struggle to hear high-pitched noises, and I can hear that.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Yeah.
That's warm. I can't really feel
Well, there's no water in it again, is there?
the ESC's slightly warm, I'd say, from the
Battery's ever so slightly warm, but nothing major.
A little bit of water in the back, but we just had a submersion.
We
so
did.
That's, you know.
You thought
thing,
it
isn't it?
identified as a submarine for a short period of time.
Yeah. We all live in a green submarine.
I tell you what, it's quick, this thing, isn't it?
It is.
It is rapid. Tell you what, let's do the conclusions.
Okay.
I mean, this is a second successful shakedown test. Bad points. Obviously, the little battery thing broke, didn't it? But you've managed to fix that. You're successful.
RTV silicon behind.
But it wasn't too much of an issue, was it? Really, to be honest.
Fair bit of water in there, but if you can see that down there.
Yeah, but like I say, it did go underwater for a short period of time, so that definitely won't help. I mean, this isn't a kid's boat, is it? If you want something for your kids, this is way too quick.
Don't do it.
Yeah, so this is really a hobby grade boat.
I think it needs some. I'm not sure about this trim thing. It seems to catch in the corners a bit too much.
Yeah.
But
it does seem to turn quite nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it seems to. When you can feel it, you can not feel it, but you can sort of,
you see
depending on what you put in, you can see it catches a bit more than.
It's quite aggressive, isn't it?
Yeah, aggressive. That's the word.
Yeah. The stickers were shite. We took them off because they were awful. That's the only thing I can think of really I don't like about this, but it is. I mean, it is.
And it's not quite ready to run. You have to add your own receiver.
Yes, you do.
And radio.
But you do know that when you purchase.
Yeah, but
so that's not too much of an
if you're buying this boat, I would think you'd already have something that you could use yourself.
Yeah, and you'd be quite au fait with fitting it.
Some of the gluing isn't the best, but it's watertight and it's solid, so that's actually works well. Yeah.
So, good points, it's fast.
Yeah.
It is rapid. If you want a quick, cheap boat, this is the one to have.
It's also really nicely built. It's got a proper rigid stabiliser bar here. For the, normally they're nothing in between there and there. So
I do like all the anodised bits as well. It's quality.
A proper nice metal geared servo in orange, which I'm glad it's got. I really wanted the different colours. If you go for different colours, you may as well have everything a good colour. Nice water jacket.
Yeah, and the cooling system works a treat, doesn't it?
Not warm at all, that isn't.
Handles well. I thought handles well.
Yeah, handles very well. I mean, quite nice and calm today, which helps, I suppose.
And it's not particularly expensive either. Like just under 100 quid, which is about $115, $120 US.
The Oxidine Mini Mono, that does have a fiberglass, the same hull, but fiberglass. Yeah. And this is a clone of the Oxidine Mini Mono. Yeah. Is almost $400.
Oof, crikey.
So for £100,
this is a bargain.
It's pretty good deal, really.
Yeah, so this is an absolute bargain. Well, I'm impressed with it, mate. It's fast, the fastest boat I think I've ever tried on the channel by a country mile. I mean, absolutely flies.
I'd be interested to test it against my Big Yellow.
Yes, I would as well.
I think it's probably around the same speed, but Big Yellow being a lot bigger, an 80cm hull.
Yeah.
I think would handle the chop more.
Yes,
obviously,
probably
because
right.
it's
bigger.
But Big Yellow is a deep V. Yeah. It's not a plain in hull.
Yeah. Because this has got like a two-step or a three-stage.
Two-step here.
And it works a treat. So basically, would we recommend the what I can't remember, it was the Cobra, wasn't it?
Yeah, M450
Cobra, yeah. DTRC. Yeah, so I'm going to say yes, because this is a bargain. If you want a fast boat and you've got your own receiver, this is an absolute bargain.
I wouldn't recommend it as a first boat.
No, I wouldn't know.
Unless you're willing to put in a little bit of research.
Yeah,
I think you're right. If you put in your little bit of research and you know what to be careful of, like don't. Yes. It's a mooly next.
Yeah, it will take your fingers off.
Your fingers off.
Yeah, so you've got to be absolutely careful. But yeah, apart from it chopping your fingers off, it's a winner. So yes, big thumbs up from me.
I'm very impressed with how the self-righting works now. It just worked twice there actually on the thing.
It works when it counts basically.
And I think we did notice. I think Ollie just noticed that one of the little cutouts hasn't been cut out quite enough, and I think that would perhaps help when it's done.
Definitely, but literally when it counted. So just put it in there. When it counted, it did actually work. I think it's coming out of the cooling pipe.
I was going to say, is that coming out?
No,
it's coming out of there. Look.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to recommend this boat. It's a cheap boat. It's a fast boat, provided you've got the electronics, and you just like you said, you just need to have a bit of prior knowledge.
Stone cold again now, so it couldn't have been that warm at all. Very, very impressed.
Yeah,
very
I
impressed.
am. It's fast.
I've had my eye on it for a while, and did I want to bite the bullet and get another boat? because
can't have too many.
Yeah, I've got quite a few boats and cars and planes now.
Yeah, you can't have too many though, can you?
But it's a very pretty boat.
Yeah, in the water. So I'm going to say yes, gets a big thumbs up from me.
But make sure you buy a low battery alarm.
Yes, that's very important.
That's loud. That was off Amazon, as I say. In the UK, I think it was £7.50 for 4. And make sure you buy some deck tape, proper boat deck tape.
Yeah.
Because obviously you can't drive it without it.
No, true.
And all you need then is an ESC, and we're using a really cheap Dumbo with a gyro that's obviously turned off.
It works a treat, doesn't it? And it's got the range as well, and it's got a decent range.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the Dumbo, I think.
Right, I'll leave a link in the description as ever, and if you've enjoyed the video and you found it of some use and interest, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you're feeling that way inclined, hit that subscribe button for more similar future content. Once again guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again very, very soon. Thank you.